Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for staying tuned for this episode of Miss Glen and Friends Read On. I have my good friend Miss Pearson here. She's in the backstage, and I'm going to give her a second. When I see a thumbs up, I'll bring her in. But she's read with us before, and so I invited her to join us for another read. Her first read was very inspirational, and I know that she has another great book and I'm sure some encouraging words for us again. So I'm excited to bring her back. And I see the thumbs up, so I'm going to bring her in right now. Hey, hey.
Hi. Hey guys. How are you doing, Miss
How,
Glenn?
I'm good. How are you today?
Doing well. I have to apologize. I was having some technical difficulties on my
That is
end.
so okay. And then when you said it, I didn't check with you when I was sending the link. So it's all good. The folks are here, and some are
Great.
gonna catch the replay, so it's all good. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it over to you for an intro and for you to jump into your book.
All right, perfect. So I've been with you guys before, so thank you for having me back. Again, I am Majuria Pearson, and I brought tonight a really fun book. You have to get my angles right that I like to read with my kids, my personal kids at home. I have a 1 and a 3-year-old, Addison and Grayson, and the name of the book is Beagle. They do have a little Beagle doll that they got with the book, but they wouldn't let me pull it away from them. But this is a really, really good book, and it talks about tapping into just using your imagination. From the youngest person all the way up to the oldest person, it's great to still be creative, and to tap into your imagination and just have fun and explore. And Biko just really talks about how there is an imaginary friend just really, really waiting for you to embrace you, to love on you, and just to bring some joy to your world. So hopefully you guys enjoy the read aloud tonight, Biko. He was born on an island far away where imaginary friends were created. Here they lived and played, each eagerly waiting to be imagined by a real child. Every night he stood under the stars, hoping for his turn to be picked by a child and given a special name. And he waited for many nights. But his turn never came. His mind filled with thoughts of all the amazing things that were keeping his friends from imagining him. So, rather than waiting, he did the unimaginable. He sailed through unknown waters and faced many scary things. But thinking about his friend gave him the courage to journey on. Until he reached the real world. The real world was a strange place. No kids were eating cake. No one stopped to hear the music, and everyone needed nap time. He followed. He had a good feeling about this place, but he looked everywhere and he could not find his friend. He climbed to the top of a tree and looked out, wishing and hoping his friend would come. But no one came. He thought about how far he'd come and how long he waited, and he felt very sad. Then he heard a noise below. Hello! Her face was friendly and familiar, and there was something about her that just felt right. At first, they weren't sure what to do. Neither of them had made a friend before, but after a while, they realized they were perfect together. Biko and Alice had many new adventures. They shared their snacks, they told funny jokes. The world began to feel a little less strange. And together, they did the unimaginable. The end. So, guys, I really hope that you enjoyed this book. Another one of my favorites, Biko. And again, I would like for you to be encouraged to use your imagination, to soar high, and to just be creative in your thinking, and in your doing. And just know that there's an imaginary friend that is waiting for you. Another lesson that this book brings to light for me is that we can just slow down and make sure that we're taking in all of the things that are around us, and not taking any moments for granted. And it's especially um, known right now during this time where we've all gotten a chance to really slow down and we're really taking advantage of just the small things in life. I know I like to go outside, and now I know the birds have been there all the time chirping, but I'm like, man, it's a very vivid sound. And the smells and just all of the things that we take for granted on a daily basis, just slow down to really, really take those things in. And again, continue to use your imaginations, and soar high. So I hope that you've enjoyed reading Beagle, and maybe you can get it at school. Miss Glen can get you guys some books. I know if you don't have Beagle yet, or you can possibly look for it in your library. And I may try and send a couple copies to your school if you guys don't have it once we're back in our physical buildings. So I hope that you enjoyed Beagle tonight, and I hope that you have a great rest of the night. Thank you so much for allowing me to read with you guys again.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And I've actually never heard of that book before. And so I will pick up a copy. And I've been trying to think of students don't listen. I've been trying to think of, something special to do for them. Especially since we haven't been together now for 6 weeks. And so Beagle may be in the bag. We
All
don't know.
right.
We'll see. But thank you for bringing us that book. And as always, the encouraging words. We will use our imagination to soar high and definitely slow down to just enjoy, like you said, the simple things. I too have been walking and just listening to the birds. I'm like, how many birds are out here? Like, this is so loud. Um,
Exactly.
and then every day I walk out, like literally every day, even on the days it's supposed to rain, I'm like, it's such a nice day out here. Like, it's so cool. It's so this. So definitely great advice. So to those who are listening live, to those who may be watching the replay, I hope you enjoyed the reading and I hope that you can take from that encouragement just to have better days. Thank you again, Miss Pearson,
All right.
for
Thank
reading
you.
with us, and everyone have a good night.
Thanks. Bye, guys.